welcome back, y'all. We are back to finally start cash stuffing Danya's high school binder. Now, this is a set I just recently showed you in my last video. It is a 23 tracker set. It takes you all the way from freshman year all the way through senior year, and it's got a couple of little bonuses in here for starting your child off right with college as well. So with that being said, if you're interested in it, the tracker set is a 23 tracker set. It is a print on demand, which means you purchase the bundle and then you will go ahead and you will print it from your own computer. Then you can cut it down and put it in your own binder. So with that being said, we are going to be starting Danya's high school binder today. We do have quite a few updates to give you. What's going on 100, 200, and 300 here in our life right now. We have a serious situation going on and some minor ones. So that's 350, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. It's 460. We have not been on cash stuffing basically in the last 2 weeks. I'll speak more about that here in a minute because we have over $15,000 in debt we need to start paying down. So that's 460, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, and 490. And then we have 491, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So $495 to stuff in Danya's school binder today. Again, I will leave the updates as much as possible. I might filter some of them in as we're cash stuffing, but a lot of the updates are going to be at the end of the video. That way, those who want to just be here for the cash stuffing and do not want all the updates can enjoy their cash stuffing session here, and then I will go into the updates. The first one is meal plan, and let's talk a little bit about this meal plan. Danya's fees are about to raise for her meals when it comes to how much I need to pay the school for her meals. And I'll be real honest, y'all, they've increased the price. Lunch is like $2, and I want to say it was like $2.50 or $2.75 per day. And breakfast is over $2 per day. So I'm looking closer to the $5 a day mark just for her to eat. And I'll be real honest, the meals that we have at our school district are lacking quite a bit. Not in nutrition, but in value, in size. You know, they look like toddler meals. Let's get real. They're not very big at all. Most of the times, the meals are not very warm. By the time you sit down, they're pretty much cold. They're bland. They don't have very much taste. And the quality is just not there. So this $50 is going into her meal plan. I do have to pay for her meals. But I'm starting to think that maybe I should just purchase some things at the store and pack a lot of her meals. Number one, she doesn't really like the variety of some of the foods that they have, and it's not her being picky. I mean, they're just gross. Let's be real honest. They're not the best quality. So we may be packing her meals. So this meal plan may be actually adding on to our grocery bill. That way I have a separate meal amount of money for Danya for her take at school meals. Breakfast she can always eat here at the house, and I can make things for breakfast on a daily basis for her. So this may be meal money that we may end up starting to pack lunch versus having the plan at school because they've gotten expensive. The next one is gas. She is nowhere near starting to get ready for driving just yet. She won't be 15 until next April, and then she won't be 16 until the year after that. So we're just going to put $1 in, but we're going to start building a little bit of a gas fund up to help her so that when she does drive and she has work, we can maybe give her a small cushion as well for gas fund. So that gas fund is not for my Uber trips back and forth. That is strictly for when Danya does get her car. The next one is school supplies. School supplies is only going to get a 5. The reason for this is our high school and our school district in general is really good. When you get to the junior high and high school level, they literally give you binders. They give you agendas. They give you tab dividers. They give you folders. They give you almost everything you need minus paper, pens, and pencils. And Danya already has a scientific calculator. She's been using it already for 3 years. I don't have to go out and buy that again. That was a pretty expensive situation. But with that being said, it's already been bought in the past. So all she's going to need is paper, pens, and pencils, honestly, and some highlighters. So school supplies is not a very big cost like it used to be when they were in elementary school and needed 3,000 things. So it was absolutely ridiculous, but it is what it is. So I'm glad this elementary school years are over. The next one is clothing and accessories, and this $300 comes from my other binder that has the kids' clothing envelope in there, and so I pulled $300 out for her for fall and winter of this coming year, and maybe some extra pieces for her to start school with. So $300 is going in. One thing she said she did want to do is she wanted to go to our local Salvation Army and see if she can find some clothing there as well. Now, I will say our Salvation Army is not very good priced. It is rather pricey. So we shall see if she finds anything worth paying for there, or if we're just going to go to the store and get it brand new, because the cost at our local Salvation Army is almost the cost of brand new items, and that is just crazy to me. When we do go up there, I'm going to look for some 12-month onesies that snap in the middle. The short sleeve version, I need 12 months for Bella and 12 months for Tucker. Those are my 2 Chihuahuas. Out of my 3 Chihuahuas. They are not potty trained, y'all, so they do have to wear diapers, and they have severe PTSD. I have tried to learn to train them, but I'm not sure if we're going to get there. So they do have to wear diapers, unfortunately. Club Fees is getting a 5. So I'll keep you guys updated, and if Danya finds some things at the Salvation Army that are suitable for her and price-wise are good, then we'll be showing you that haul. And if I get anything for the 2 Chihuahuas, I'll be showing you that as well, because I guarantee you the 2 onesies that I got at Walmart last month was $12 for 2 onesies, y'all. Like, crazy expensive. Sports and uniforms is definitely going to get a 10. I'm going to move our money up here a little bit and make way for some other money. Now, with this being said, Philip, Gia needs to go out, please. Sorry about that. Gia's telling me she needs to go potty. I do have a question for those of you who are sport parents. Now, Danya did try out for cheerleading. She didn't make the squad, which is all fine. But here's the problem that we ran into. I found out later on that they reserved 20 out of the 23 spots for the freshmen, the current freshmen that were going into their sophomore year, to have the cheerleading spots. They only gave out 3 spots to the 8th graders. I feel that that was shafted when it came to trying out for cheerleading. If you've got 50 8th grade girls trying out for cheerleading and they did not know there was only 3 spots that were going to be given to them, I kind of feel like that was unfairly judged, and that they gave priority to the freshmen who are going into sophomore year. And it is a junior varsity team. So hit me up and tell me what you guys think, and think if it was wrong that they did that. Again, they didn't tell the girls right off the bat, but I'm going to call Coach Corey, and I'm going to speak to him a little further about that, because I find that that was unjustified, what they did. I find that they kind of rigged it more towards the freshmen, the current freshmen going into their sophomore year, being able to take the spots over the 8th grades coming into the 9th grade year. So let me know your thoughts on that. Our next one is Snacks on the Go here, and Snacks on the Go is definitely getting a 10. We all know these kids want to hit the convenient items for the concession stands, or the little machines there that they give snacks and drinks that cost way more than what they should. And Danya is one of those who will hit the snack concession stands and hit the convenient areas and buy snacks. So Snacks on the Go, especially when she's either in a team meet competition wise or things of that nature. Danya goes into a lot of different sports, and she also is in a lot of different clubs as well. The next one is school pictures. Definitely putting in a 10 for school pictures. I'm not sure if the high school pictures are going to cost more than what the elementary and junior high pictures cost, but we're definitely going to be ready for it when it comes. So high school pictures getting a 10. Yearbooks is also getting a 10. And with that being said, I'm not sure if the high school yearbooks are going to cost more. Most likely, I think they're hardback books versus the paperback they've been giving the kids. So I just want to be ready for when it's time to be ready for the yearbooks. Letterman's jacket. I'm not sure if Danya is actually going to want a Letterman's jacket or not. If she doesn't, I'll end up moving it into a different envelope, the funding source for that. But $5 is going into the Letterman's jacket. All right, our next one is our class ring for Danya. Now, I'm going to start slow with class ring. We're just going to put it in a 5. The reason for this is Danya will not be getting her class ring until her senior year. So, $5 is going into class ring. The next one is senior pictures. Again, Danya doesn't have senior pictures coming up at all. So, we're just going to stick, well, let's stick a 10 in. Senior pics are 4 years away, but y'all, senior pictures can be expensive, especially if you're getting their hair done, their makeup done, all the things. So I definitely want to be ready in advance, well in advance before that happens for senior pics. Homecoming is getting a 10. Prom is going to get a 10. We have been super, super busy, y'all. I'm working on trying to figure out how I'm going to pay off this huge debt I have looming over me with umpteen amount of payments, and I'm not very comfortable with it per se. I've got a idea in place, but I need to know exactly what I'm doing. So I'll talk about that here in a minute. Senior trip, most likely. Danya wants to study French is what I've been told. We'll see if she does it. $10 is going into there. If that happens, there could be a possibility she may be going to France. Next one is cap and gown. Cap and gown is going to get a 10 as well. Now, sometimes, I know when I graduated, I also had to pay for my diploma. So, this could be cap, gown, plus diploma if your school has you pay for diploma. We will not be in the school district by the time she graduates. We will be long out of the state by then. But I don't know where we're going to end up. I don't know how much cap and gown is going to be. I have no clue how much a diploma is going to be if she has to pay for a diploma. I know back when I graduated in 96, I had to pay $50 for my diploma on top of my cap and gown, which was $100. So, you know, I just want to be ready and make sure I'm well in advance of that. Graduation party is next. And if you haven't heard our little funny story, when we do Danya's graduation party, we're doing what I call the U-Haul party. We're going to have a really good size barbecue for her. Everyone coming is free to bring a gift if they want, but they also need to bring an item to help Danya pack for college. Whether that is a box that she can use to pack her items, some tape, some labels, markers to write on the box what those items are. Y'all, we got to get her ready for college. She's wanting to be an attorney at this rate right now. That is her thoughts. So let's get her ready for going to college with the graduation party. I do plan on having a cake that says, "Congratulations, Danya. Goodbye, Danya." And it's going to be either a U-Haul or a moving truck with little boxes and all that. It's kind of like a gag party, a gag, happy, funny party at the same time as it is her graduation party. $10 is going into this next envelope, which is graduation gifts. We want to give her cash for graduation. My daughter loves cash more than she likes any kind of other gift. That's typical of the kids, so they can choose their own thing. The next one is college fund. I do not do a college fund for any of my kids. I don't want anybody to say that's a bad thing, but at the same time, I do want to give her some little extra money here and there for when she does go to college, so we're putting in a 5. I did not get a college fund when I was growing up at all. My parents did not save and or pay for my college. I had Fulbright scholarships, but I did also take out student loans for other reasons and things of that nature. That I do not have any student loans. I am currently 0 on all student loans across the board. But I want to give my daughter a little something for when she does go off to college. So she will also have their graduation money, and we'll combine that with the college fund money as well. I'm hoping that she'll put it towards some books or something like that when she goes to college. My hopes is that she can get a scholarship. The next one is college applications. I know those can get a little pricey sometimes too. That's getting a 5 for right now. And then our next one is definitely ACT and SAT prep test. Now, I was asked to put this in. I did not have to pay for my ACT test. I took the ACT, but some people said they do have to pay for ACT preps testing, and it may have changed since I was in school, obviously. So we are going to stick $1 in there for right now. I will be paying for her testing. I will not allow her to pay for something like that when it comes to college. If she does go to college, I will definitely be paying for the ACT and or SAT or ACT testing. Hold on, I got this backwards, y'all. That is the college app. I apologize. That is ACT. I've got them backwards. So $1 going into the ACT, SAT, and then this is going into the college application. Now let me check real quick. Again, I don't have the luxury that most of you have to be able to see your items where you can just look down. I have to do mine differently. So I'm absolutely on target right now. So I'm super, super happy about that. All right, so we only have a couple left. And this one here is our dorm life for the cost of dorm life. And right now we are just literally gonna put we're gonna put $2 in. No, we're gonna put $1 into dorm. What are we doing? I don't know what we're doing. We got $3 left over. Okay. Let's put $1 into dorm life for right now. This is helping my daughter get ready for when she goes to her dorm. Be able to get new bedding if she wants, be able to get things for her dorm room, things of that nature. So I believe what my son redid was put dorm life, and says mine is totally different of a tracker here, but the tracker set that I have on Etsy says dorm life, y'all. I thought it said college life. It says dorm life. So I'm going to go back and make that correction on the Etsy that say dorm life versus college life. Or I'm going to have him switch it out and make him put college life instead of dorm life. We shall see what we do. But mine is the original before I revised it. So we have that. And last but never ever least is the emergency fund. We're putting in $2. You definitely want to start your kids off with an emergency fund as well. So if anything is to happen, I want to at least get her to $1,000. Maybe more. I've got 4 years to do it in, and we just started it with $2. All right, y'all. So that completes our cash stuffing for Danya's very first cash stuffing on her high school binder and her high school years. Now, a couple of updates. Number one, yes, I am putting away a lot and have put away a lot of my binders. You're not going to see a whole bunch of binders being pulled out and being stuffed. What you're going to see me do is start going through my sinking funds, aka savings challenges, and pulling money to pay for things. Now, I've stocked away a lot of money to pay for certain sections in my life, my home section and things of that nature. One of the things I have to pull is $1,200 out of my home binder to pay for all of the things I needed to fix in the house before the inspection happened this past week. And y'all, we went through it with flying colors, but it did cost me $1,200. I had to have a new laminate floor laid in the living room. I had to have 5 doors bought, 3 of my bedroom doors. They're already put up. I also had to buy a bathroom and a hallway door. Those were custom-made doors because I live in a 1953 house. It's never been upgraded. And, of course, it's the house that Jack built, which means none of the sizing is standard in my house. So the bathroom door and the hallway door had to be purchased as a custom make door from Lowe's. And let me explain something for you. Custom make at Lowe's does not mean honestly custom made. And the reason for that is they give you different sizes that are not normal sizes, but they don't give you the exact size that you want. They will not cut it to the exact size that you need. It may be 1/8 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch away from what you need, but that is not considered custom made. So I am calling Lowe's today. I'm going to file a complaint because I paid very high pricing for custom made doors that are not custom made. Now they will work, but they're not exactly what I need. So be careful if you're trying to do custom doors on anything when it comes to Lowe's. They're not true when it says custom as in your sizing. So those doors will be here the first week of June. I have my daughter coming up with my grandson for his birthday the first week of June. Her and her boyfriend are actually going to do me a favor and paint all of the doors, all 5, plus Danya's bedroom closet door needs to be painted. So that's 6 doors that they're going to paint overnight for me. Super happy about that. But I did have to lay a linoleum floor or a laminate floor in my living room. It's just a small entryway. So I have had to do that. I had to change out 9 outlets in my house as well. And there was some other work that needed to be done. Everything's done. Everything's great. And we did pass inspections with flying colors. And guess what, y'all? The rent wasn't raised. Woo, 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 woo. So with that being said, super happy about that. That's where we're standing there. We are going to start using our sinking funds. We are going to start paying down this $15,000 in debt. And I am going to rapid fire get this paid off. So I'm going to put a crunch on everything else for cash stuffing. And I am just going to work on paying that debt down while using my sinking funds that I've already built up to pay for other things in my house so that I don't have to pull that out of my monthly budget. Not only that, we dropped our grocery bill yet again. You'll be seeing a grocery haul this afternoon. Y'all, it's coming, but it's very small. I have spent, just for your knowledge, under $60 for the entire month of May. Yes. I remember, y'all, I had the $150 gift card that I used that I got from AT&T. That helped out a lot. And then I did a very small haul from not Aldi. It was Hy-Vee. And I got that for less than $5. I believe it was like $4.65 because I had a huge amount of coupons and things of that nature. And then today's haul that's coming in is low. It's low, y'all. It's under $50. So super happy about that. And then we're going to hold tight and use our preps for the rest of the month as well. And the other thing that I need to let y'all know is that we've had to call neural surgery. Now, if you don't know, I have a daughter who is 13 years old. She's very, very tiny. And she has a condition called hydrocephalitis, which is the fluid on the brain. She's been through 9 shunt surgeries. The shunts did not work. She has a severe case of hydrocephalitis, and the shunts just could not pump out the spinal fluid as fast as it needed to. So she has a procedure that they had done in February of 2017 called an EVT. With that procedure, we've been spot on. We've not had any issues in the past 6-7 years now. And yesterday she started to develop an issue. And so now we are on watch for the next 48 to 72 hours to see if anything happens and see if I need to bring her in for yet another brain surgery. So y'all keep your fingers crossed that doesn't happen. Right now we're steady. We're kind of having some headaches, but the Motrin is working right now. So, you know, knock on wood. But if anything is to happen, I will definitely update you guys after I make sure that she is safe and recovered and through surgery. Again, brain surgery is not something to play around with. And the last time she had the surgery, we almost lost her twice. So keep you guys' fingers crossed and please keep her in your thoughts that nothing happens if we do need to go back into yet a 10th surgery. So with that being said, y'all, that's what I have for you today. We will be doing cash stuffings, but we're putting a lot of things on hold right now. I put a lot of binders away because I need to focus on paying that debt off. I am paying we're right about $1,000 a month in payments on this debt. And that extra $1,000 is better used somewhere else in binders and to start building things back up versus depleting things. So yes, we'll be stuffing Donya's high school binder. Again, the $300 that went into her clothing was the biggest portion of this cash stuffing. That actually came from my other binder, my clothing and binder for the kids for all 4 seasons. I just sectioned her out for her high school binder. So I may be revamping some of my binders and moving some things around. I've not been consistent at all this year. I am all over the board. And that's why a lot of binders had to go away. I cannot have too many options because then I can't stick with anything. So stay tuned. We'll let you know what's going on with the debt. We'll have a bigger update next month because I am going to crack it and start whipping that debt down. So questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, leave them in the comment section down below. I'll catch you in the next video. We'll see you in the next video, which is going to be our grocery haul. All right, y'all, we're out of here.